All right, we are finally done with Islands of Adventure. It is 1:45, almost 2 o'clock. So wasn't expecting us to be there that long. Also, in case you haven't noticed, Carly got this really cute toothless shoulder plushie. Very big How to Train Your Dragon fan.
They were not in Epic, but I found it in Islands, and I think they have them in City Walk as well. It was $25.
$25 well spent, you know?
Not bad.
Not bad. Anyway, but again, we're finally heading on over to the studios. Had a good lunch in Seuss Landing. We were very hungry. So what cards do we have to complete at this park?
So, Gringotts is number 1. This is probably not too challenging, except for the fact that it was at 170 minutes and has now been delayed for the past hour.
Yeah, I love that ride. It's my favorite one in the park, but don't love that wait time.
Gonna be a problem. My favorite ride in studios is Revenge of the Mummy.
Another great one.
We also have as our D ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful ride. That one just opened back up. We got, I think, 50 minutes right now.
Mm-hmm.
Our C ticket is E.T., which I actually not only have never done, did not know even existed. I was not aware that this ride was a thing.
It's definitely kind of an old one, but wait time for that is also looking kind of long today too, which is not ideal.
What was it at earlier?
It was like over an hour.
Our D ticket is B ticket rather is the
whatever that is.
Twirl.
I've actually never been on that, so if we do that, wouldn't mind doing it.
It's fine, you know.
And then we have our show, the horror makeup show, which is my favorite show. I love that show. Unfortunately, though, point value wise, that is not a priority for us because it's only worth 1 point. But if for whatever reason we are able to see it, I won't complain. It's a fantastic show.
We're at 26 and they're at 20.
That's true.
I think that their goal is to just do all of their rides first and then cut the challenge short, and we won't have time to do all
right. Or at least that theoretically would make the most sense coming from us. I still think we got a shot. Like, we are up by a lot of points, but we are behind. So I hope the two balance each other out, but we'll find out. Okay, starting with the Mummy. It is a 75-minute wait, but hopefully Single Rider will help us out.
Meanwhile.
Alright, we're finished with lunch. After Animal Actors, we went over to Krusty Burger. I heard the others went to Circus McGurkus because they're still in Islands. We're on our way to Men in Black. So our two other cars are Fast and Furious, Trolls, and then Rip Ride. Rip Ride is very long right now. Roller Coaster and Fast and Furious are both down. So that's mildly concerning, but we were already back here by Men in Black. So, you know, that's closer to Simpsons. We're gonna go do Men in Black. It says 35, there's a Single Rider line though. I probably don't want to do Rip Ride right after eating. So we'll do Men in Black and then check all the wait times again. And see where we're going from there.
20 minutes later.
Alright, so it's about 2:10-ish. We just got off Men in Black. I got the best score in the vehicle because I hit the right button first, so I had like 119,000. You got about...
I don't know, 70 I think, 69, something like that.
He was doing a lot better than me because I only had 19,000 before I hit the button. And somehow, even though we did Single Rider, we ended up right next to each other.
Yeah, because the dude was like, 3 to her, and I was like, see ya, and then like, before I even finished the sentence, he was like 3 to me, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, anyway. So...
No mistakes, just happy accidents.
Exactly. So we checked the wait times again. Roller Coaster's up to 35. Airpress at 80. I'd hope Single Rider's open, but we are still behind point-wise because the other team did Velocicoaster when they didn't have to. So since we're still back in this corner of the park, we're going to go Single Ride Gringotts because that's another e-ticket, and that'll get us another 5 points, and we'll be tied again. We are overall ahead. They only just barely left Islands. We've already done Animal Actor, so I'm not too concerned on time. So we're gonna go Single Ride Gringotts, and then hopefully Trolls and Rip Rides come down a bit. Hopefully Fast and Furious comes back up. Although frankly, I won't really mind redrawing that one. We're gonna go do Single Ride Gringotts, and then check all the wait times again, and figure out what we're doing from there. Never mind, Gringotts is apparently closed right now. This is just not our day. So we're just gonna head over to Trolls while we're still in this half of the park, and just eat the line, I guess. We're heading back over to DreamWorks Land now.
Meanwhile.
Okay, got done with the Mummy, and Single Rider was the way to go because we bypassed essentially an hour wait, and we even got to ride it together, which was awesome. That doesn't usually happen when you do Single Rider. So that was lucky. What did the other team do while we were in line?
They did Men in Black.
That was worth 3 points. Yes. C ticket worth 3 points. We are, again, we're still technically ahead of the game.
23.
Something like that. But they have 3 things left, whereas we have 4. So what we're thinking of doing, because Gringotts is our e-ticket, it's down right now. So Carly is going to single ride Rip Ride Rockit, just like how we did for Velocicoaster. This is another new one that she hasn't been on. So a lot of new things for you today, Carly.
I'm slacking in the Universal realm.
I know, especially with the coasters.
Meanwhile.
Okay, so it's 2:45. We got off roller coaster. It was only maybe, 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
So it was overstated, luckily. Fast Furious is still closed. Rip Ride says 50, although they were warning us in line patrols that there's inclement weather coming. So I'm concerned Rip Ride might go down soon as well. We're gonna walk over there. We're gonna see if single rider's open. If it is, I might be able to get on before we get stopped by the weather. But it sounds like we're probably gonna have to redraw Fast and Furious at this point, and we might have to redraw Rip Ride. We still want to do a couple of more attractions as well to make up for the fact that they got Velocicoaster done earlier. So I kind of want to single ride Mummy. I haven't done Mummy in a really long time. That would only get us 4 points, and then we could find something else to do from there. Just literally anything at that point. Now, we're gonna go check Rip Ride. If Rip Ride looks too long or something or goes down, we're probably just gonna head over to Mummy, I think. So let's go see if single rider for Rip Ride's open.
Meanwhile.
All right, she did Rip Ride Rockit. I can tell you definitely did not like that as much as Velocicoaster.
Definitely not. Definitely needs a refurbishment. That was,
Yeah.
wow, I mean, my neck kind of hurts. It was just, I don't know if this is the norm for that ride, but I could only choose, like there was one song option per genre.
Yeah.
So one country song, one pop song. Ended up going with Darude Sandstorm, which I think was the move, but yeah, that thing
That's
really
a good
whips
choice.
you around.
Yeah, I don't know, I can't say, but I want to say there's usually a lot more song
That's what I
options.
heard. So I don't know if it's just because they're closing that they only did a few, but man, it was,
But anyway, so that got us up to 5. That got us 5 points, which is great. Gringotts is still down, which is concerning. But that was really good. It took her about 45 minutes-ish. So, I mean, the regular wait said 50, so it was slightly shorter. And then the other team said that they did Troller Coaster, which was one of their required ones, and then they did Jimmy Fallon, which was an extra. So they have 2 more left. We have 3 more left. We're heading over to ET because that's worth 3 points, and it went down to 25. And it's in the air conditioning, which is great. So that is where we are headed. Okay, here we are, ET Adventure. Still reading 25, which is good. And the nice thing about this is that this line is inside, which is good considering the inclement weather approaching.
Sounds like ET's ready to go, so good luck everyone. And remember, ET's counting on you and so am I. Ooh. It's up to you to save this planet so that you may visit us again.
Meanwhile.
Alright, things have happened since we last checked in. It is now 3:50. We did Jimmy Fallon because he really wanted to, and that was another 3 points for us that were outside our deck. We decided single rider Mummy just because I haven't done that in a while, and that's another 4 points. Our D ticket was Fast and Furious. The app now says it's just down for the day. So we asked Bobby to redraw that for us, and he drew Simpsons. That's where we're heading now, because Rip Ride is currently down for weather. Apparently, though, Bobby and Carly, or Carly more accurately, decided to do Rip Ride. So that's another e-ticket in their favor, which means they've done an extra 14 points worth of attractions outside of their deck, and we've done an extra, what did I just say, 11?
Yeah.
So we need to do another C ticket or higher before we leave, before we do Rip Ride and end the game. Because we've still done more things out of our deck than they have. So we're going to do Simpsons. It says 35. I hope that's overstated. And then we're going to have to find something else to do. Transformers, Gringotts. But we will figure that out later. We'll look at wait times when we're off of Simpsons.
Meanwhile.
Okay, got done with ET. Cute ride, but it's definitely seen better days, that's for sure. But that was another first for you as well.
I know, like I swear I've been to Universal before, guys. It's not my first time here, but I've had like 10 million firsts.
Yeah, so
Super cute.
Yeah,
Very
it's
fun.
cute. Kind of reminds me of Peter Pan a little bit with the flying and everything. So clearly it rained, and it wasn't obvious enough by the ground. So it rained while we were in there. Thankfully, we avoided it. My shoes are still kind of squishy from this morning. We are going to go to Gringotts, right? Yeah.
Man,
So it finally reopens. It's at an 85-minute wait.
fingers crossed single rider is not super long wait. We
Yeah.
got really lucky with Hagrid's, so we just kind of got to continue that luck with
Yeah,
the single rider situation.
Yeah, even if single rider turns out to be like 30, 45 minutes, like
Whatever.
it's something. It's fine. So the other team said that they did Mummy, which was an extra one for them. Their D ticket was Fast and Furious, but that's down. They asked me to redraw for them, so I did. Well, we already did Mummy. That was our required one. Transformers is also down as we speak, so the only other option for them was Simpsons. So that is now their new required one. So yeah, speaking of Simpsons, we are passing through here right now. The little twirly ride is currently closed for weather.
They're running it right now.
Oh,
I see people on it. Am I crazy or do I see people on it? I thought I just saw a head.
well, let's see. I mean,
It's running.
it is running.
I don't see people on it. I lied.
I was gonna say, if this is gonna be quick, we could just hit it. Well, let's see. I'll keep you guys updated. Well, our timing is impeccable. Literally just reopened.
Have you never invaded a city before?
This thing gets a speed.
Okay, we just did a little Simpsons Dumbo ride. I love how we drew like both of the spinny rides today, the one at Islands and the one here. That was the first for me. I've never done that, so that was kind of cool. So Calculation Carly over here, that's her new name. How many points are we at?
40.
40 points.
40.
And the only two things that we have left to do are Gringotts and then the show. So we're obviously gonna head over to Gringotts now, stop for a butterbeer first, because, you know, priorities. Again, either Simpsons or possibly Gringotts for them, because we're pretty sure that they have Rip Ride for their e-ticket, which is closed right now due to a weather delay. I don't foresee that opening up anytime soon. So that's what's going on. So I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna open or not because it's gray, but it's clear and everything else is kind of opening up.
little patch of blue, but nothing crazy. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah. All right, we'll head over to Diagon Alley. Obligated to get a butter beer while we're here in Diagon Alley. Cheers. We got the frozen one today because it's hot out. All right, Gringotts is reading 110 minutes, so we're doing single rider on this with our butter beer. I've actually never done single rider on this line. It's nice and air conditioned in here,
Yes.
so you know, AC, butter beer, I'm chilling.
Meanwhile.
Okay, so we just got off Simpsons. It's been so long since I've done that one. Like half of that didn't even look familiar. We're going to go do Men in Black again. We're going to single ride it because that was really fast last time. So we'll tie the score back up. The other team still has to do their e-ticket and their show, which should be time consuming. And then once we're done with Men in Black, all that's left is Rip Ride, and we're just going to have to stand in line no matter what it says.
Yeah.
I'm going to go single ride Men in Black. He wants butterbeer.
Yep.
Fair. And then I will check back in afterwards.
20 minutes later.
All right, that was really short. That was practically a walk on, and Hunter got his butterbeer.
Oh yeah.
Did you get the normal one or the frozen one?
Frozen.
All right, so he got his butterbeer. I did about 10,000 points better than last time, so that works. Only thing left is Rip Ride, which is still down for weather, but I just saw empty cars running. So we're just gonna camp the entrance for a few minutes because they still have 2 cards they need to do, and we're tied on extra points. So if we can finish Rip Ride, that's game. We end the game right there. So I'm gonna give it a little bit. I want to be nearby, see if it reopens, and if I can be the first one back in line, that would be really nice. I don't know how long we give it.
10, 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes? Alright, so we're gonna go wait outside Rip Ride. Hopefully it comes up, the sun is out. And I did see empty trains going, so with any luck.
Because the problem is they might still have people in line. So if they reopen it, there's probably still going to be either single riders or like a bunch of standby.
Alright, we'll have to go see how bad everything looks. Hopefully a lot of people backed out of line if they didn't force everyone out.
Right.
We'll see. We're gonna make our way over there and check everything out. Worst comes to worst, we asked Bobby to formally redraw our e-ticket. That'd be the 3rd thing we've had to redraw today, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, we'll make our way over to Rip Ride. We'll work from there.
Okay.
Meanwhile.
All right, we got done with Gringotts, and what said 110 minutes took us 37, so that is pretty good. And then the other team, literally the second we got off Gringotts, we sent the text message like 20 seconds after, but they completed Rip Ride, which was their final one, so that's game. So yes, we are missing our show, so that's a 1 point reduction for us, but we are keeping score, and what's the final score?
I think we're at 44 because we have that 1 point reduction from the show. And I think they're at 40. We're gonna go meet up with them and calculate everything a little bit more just to make sure that we're completely correct.
Yes.
But we did finish Gringotts probably about 3 minutes before they sent us our text, but we had to go and get the lockers.
And if you know those lockers, they are they're a crap show, to put it nicely. So yeah, that's what's going on. It's starting to rain again. Current time is about 5:25 right now, but I think we still won. I don't know. We're gonna just confirm that, but man, talk about a competitive race today. Crazy. Anyway, we're gonna meet them over by Minion Cafe. All right, so we are out of the park. Our game is over. It is 6 o'clock. That took a little bit longer than I thought, but that was quite the challenge. I'm glad that we implemented the new rules, and we did all of our calculations. Shout out to Calculation Carly. And it actually came to a tie, which is pretty crazy. We both got 44 points, even with our -1 reduction for not doing our show. But we did decide to give the upper hand to Jessica and Hunter because they ultimately did complete everything in their deck. We gave them an extra point. So the final score, Jessica and Hunter 45, me and Carly 44. You guys finally pulled out a win. It is very well deserved. But I mean, we
3 years now.
No, literally. I think it's been like 2.5. But yeah, very well deserved. And we had a very, very accomplished day. We did a lot more than I was expecting. Carly did a lot of new things. Did any of you? I did do one new thing. Did any of you guys do something new?
I did.
Like, I never done River Adventure before. I never done Roller Coaster.
That's something.
I never done the Animal Actors show.
I haven't done that either.
What else? I think that's it.
Have you done Stormforce before?
No, I haven't done that. So,
Yeah, so
We're never doing that again.
Yeah, so a lot of new things today. So it's a long day. The weather was kind of spotty, but for the most part, it didn't really affect us that much. We still...
It worked out, ultimately.
Yeah, it all worked out. So if you are interested in doing something here at Universal Islands of Adventure in the studios, try this out. It's a lot of fun. We'll probably be sure to implement some of our new rules into our future Disney games because it made us strategize more. It felt a little bit more competitive. It was fun. So I hope that you enjoyed watching. I apologize that video is probably going to be pretty long. But if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, turn those notifications on, check me out on Instagram as well. The link is down below. And out of all the things that we did today, what is your favorite ride? Let me know in the comments below. My name is Bobby. This is Jessica, Hunter, and Carly. Have an not a magical day. Have an epic day, everybody. Bye.